The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar's where I go.
For lyrics video with sync text for Ed Sheeran's massive 2017 hit From Winter. I'm in love with the shape of you, still a global banger in 2026.
The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me. And trust me, I give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop a Van Man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, that's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and pull that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. 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 We push and pull like a magnet do. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with your body. The tea is cold, the room is still. The winter sits upon the sill. I watch the dust dance in the light. I wait for you throughout the night. I try to smile, I try to stand, but I am only shifting sand. The moon is broken in the lake. How much more can one heart take? I'm falling apart slowly, piece by piece, waiting for the pain to find release. One leaf in autumn, one drop of rain. I am the shadow, I am the stain. Oh, falling apart slowly, quiet and deep. A final promise I could not keep. You were the sky, I was the ground. Now I am lost and never found. The ink is dry, the brush is down. A heavy silence in the town. I walk the bridge where we once met. I'm drowning in deep regret. It's simple words, it's simple truth. I gave to you my only youth. The willow weeps, the river flows, where all our happy laughter goes. I'm falling apart slowly, piece by piece, waiting for the pain to find release. One leaf in autumn, one drop of rain. apart slowly. The stars are dim, falling apart slowly. The cup is full to the rim. Just a boy faded away. Every day falling in a bind, bar's loud and the floor is sticky. I'm leaning back against the dark wood, watching people try too hard to look happy. I didn't think this night would be good. Then you walk in wearing that heavy denim with the fraying thread on the left sleeve. You aren't looking for a savior or a witness, you're the reason I won't leave. I buy a round of the cheapest tequila. We're standing closer than two strangers should be. You tell me you're a teacher from the suburbs. The air is thick with the smell of lime and barley, right here in the corner of the bar. Now the juke plays a song from the 90s. You grab my hand and pull me to the center. The room is spinning like a beat of the kick drum, and nobody's thinking about getting hurt. I'm in love with the way you move, push and pull like a magnet in the room. My hands are shaking, but I'm keeping the groove. Everything's changing in the way you move. Whoa, 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 in the way you move. The crowd is thinning and the lights are coming on, but I don't want to see the night end. You say you have a place a couple blocks over, somewhere we don't have to pretend. I grab my bag and you find your umbrella. The rain is hitting the pavement outside, looking for a place where we can hide. You're shivering slightly under the street lamp. So the way you're looking at me right in this moment is the best thing that anyone ever wrote. We find a cab with the yellow sign flashing. I tell the driver to just take the lead. The windows are fogging from the breath in the water. This is the only kind of rhythm I need. You're humming a melody, I think I wreck a shoulder. The night is heavy and the wind is getting restless. The weather is definitely getting colder. We're at your door and you're fumbling for the keys. I'm standing there just holding my breath. It started with drink and a conversation. Now I'm scared I'm gonna love you to death. And it's the physical, the literal, the way you make it difficult to think straight. I'm losing all my logic, it's a habit and I have it. And I want a single motion is a potion, and I'm drinking every drop like it's my last. Forget about the future and the history, the mysteries. It's moving way too fast. I'm in love with the way you move, push and pull like a magnet in the room. My hands are shaking, but I'm keeping the groove. Everything's changing in the way you move. Whoa, in the way you move. In the way you move. Just the salt and the lime in your hand and mine. We're doing just fine in the rain tonight. Yeah, I'm in love with the way you move. One, two, driving the rusted hatchback north on the M6. The rain is blurring the exit signs. The infrastructure of the county is failing, and I'm just trying to keep the wheels straight. Billboards are screaming about premium life insurance and how to maximize my retirement fund. A plastic face selling a lifestyle I can't afford. The radio now talks about the celebrity divorce. It's a constant stream, high definition clutter, filling up the empty spaces in my skull. I stopped a service station near Rugby, the fluorescent like wafts. I bought a paper I didn't want to read, just to have something physical to hold.
People are moving with the frantic kind of urgency. It's not a magazine spread or a curated gallery, but it's the only place where the air feels thin. In a landscape of paper thin promises and voices shouting just to hear the sound. I'm anchored by the weight of your hand, the only thing that isn't built on sand. Yeah, only your love is real. Only your love is real. Only your love is real. I remember you standing by the radiator, wearing that oversized wool sweater with the hole. You were explaining the hypocrisy of the local council while trying to fix the broken toaster with a fork. Put the keys down, you said when I walked in. Your voice was the only frequency that mattered. Everything else, the quotas and the deadlines. It's a world like sugar in a glass of water, a consumer profile in a spreadsheet in London. They want to track my movements and my habits, but they don't see the way it's true. There's a specific kind of silence in our bedroom that the marketing teams haven't figured out yet. It's not for sale and it can't be patented. It's the sound of two people finally breathing. I used to think that success was a tall building, something now I know it's just the ability to ignore the thousand voices telling me I'm not enough. So let the headlines break, just let the fly up on the driveway. I'm closing the door and locking the deadbolt, because I finally found the center of the map. In a landscape of paper thin promises and voices shouting just to hear the sound. I'm anchored by the weight of your hand, the only thing that isn't built on sand. Yeah, only your love is real. Only your love is real. In a landscape of paper thin promises and voices shouting just to hear the sound. I'm anchored by the weight of your hand, the only thing that isn't built on sand. Yeah, only your love is real. 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 Just the two of us in the quiet, no more noise. Only your love. Only your love. Yeah, it's real.
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet cause we're dead if they knew. So close your eyes, escape this town for a little while. Cause you were Romeo, I was a scarlet letter, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. But you were everything to me, I was begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Romeo, save me, they're trying to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. I got tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around. My faith in you was fading when I met you on the outskirts of town. And I said, Romeo, save me, I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never come. Is this in my head? I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, marry me, Juliet, you'll never have to be alone. I love you, and that's both young when I first saw you. Nice to meet you, where you been? I could show you better things. New mind, high soul, no more sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my God, look at that face. You look like a saving grace. Love's a gift, wanna play. Golden mindset, suit and tie. I can read you like a magazine. Let the old rumors fly. I know you heard about the old me, but hey, let's begin. I'm dying to see how we both win. Grab your passport in my hand. I can lead the shadows for the promised land. So it's gonna be forever. No more going down in flames. You can tell me when it's over. How the joy was worth the pain. Got a long list of lessons. They'll tell you I've changed, 'cause you know I left the players and I finished with the game. 'Cause we young and we're awakened. We'll take this very far. It'll leave you soaring high. Healing every nasty scar. Got a long list of lessons. They'll tell you I've changed, but I've got a golden space, baby, and I'll write your name. Morning mist and silver skies. I could show you incredible things. Honest words, no more lies. You're the king, baby, I'm your queen. Find out what you need. Plant a positive new seed. Wait, the best is yet to come. Oh no, peaceful hearts and quiet storms. I can make all the tables turn. Rose garden without the thorns. Keep them second guessing like, oh my God, who is he? I got drunk on victory and I'll stay right here. I won't leave, 'cause darling, I'm a daydream, waking from a nightmare. The streets only want you if you're hurting. Don't say I didn't warn you. The Lord only wants you if you're hurting. Don't say I didn't want it. Don't say I didn't want it. Don't say I didn't warn you. I know you're somewhere out there in the golden light, somewhere far away, but we're doing it right.
One, two, three. You are paring the fruit. The skin falls in a green coil. I watch your knuckles work, pale against the dark oak table. There is a calm in your wrist. The kettle starts its whistle, but you ignore the high pitch. You are reading the paper, moving your lips to the print. Like a prayer it is enough for today. Stay inside this room. Stay in this room. The tea turns cold in the cup. A film forms on the surface. Your socks have holes at the heel. Socks have holes where the floor has worn them thin. I find it hard to look away. I will sit in this chair while the seasons go through us. You look up and you blink like you forgot I was there. With my back to the wall, just a ghost in the house. Ghost in the house. I pull the heavy wool from the hook. It still hangs like you're standing there. The sleeves are long and hide my shaking hands. I haven't washed it since the night you screamed. That sharp floral scent hits my lungs. It's jasmine in the salt of your skin. I'm walking down the wet pavement now, avoiding the cracks like they're landmines. You said I was a weight you couldn't carry, that my love felt like a closing fist. I told you I'd change if you stayed, but I'm still the same wreck in a different coat. I'm still yours in the worst way possible. Oh, stuck in the fabric. Stuck in the fabric of a person who left. Break my bones, but I'll still follow your scent until the threadbare and the winter ends. I'm yours. The rent is late and the light is flickering, but I spent my last 10 on your brand of soap. I scrub the floors until my knuckles bleed, trying to find the parts of us you didn't take. I saw you near the train tracks yesterday. You looked happy and I felt like a ghost. You didn't see me hiding in the collar, burying my face in what's left of your ghost. It's pathetic how I cling to this thread, like a dog waiting by a locked front door. A dog waiting by a locked front door. I don't wanna be free of this feeling. I'd rather be miserable and yours than whole and alone. I'm still yours in the worst way possible. Oh, stuck in the fabric. Stuck in the fabric of a person who left. Break my bones, but I'll still follow your scent until the threadbare and the winter ends. I'm yours. I'm still yours. The sun hits the wall in a thin yellow line. You turn in your sleep without making a sound. I watch how you breathe like the tide on the shore. One foot hangs off the edge of the frame. The tea in the pot has gone bitter and cold. I should get up now and start on the day. But I love you, my love, in the quiet of it all. I love you, I love you, my love. Just the salt on your skin and the dust as it falls. A loose thread pulls from the hem of the sheet. The radiator clicks inside of the wall. Your hair is a mess against the white cloth. I trace out the shape of your wrist with my eyes. The world is outside, but I don't wanna go. The morning is ours if we keep our eyes shut. But I love you, my love, in the quiet of it all. I love you, my love, just the salt on your skin and the dust as it falls. Just stay here until the light fades out. Stay here, stay here, stay here. Just stay here, stay here with me. You were standing by the door. The light was coming through the glass. I have known your name for years, since we were small enough to hide. See, we're small enough to hide. But today you look different. Your hair was tied back with a string. I felt a pull on my chest, like water moving toward the moon. The crowd is shouting around us, but I can only hear your breath. I reached out to touch your arm. My skin felt hot against the air. You turned and looked at me. Your eyes were wide and dark. I couldn't find the words to say. The air was thick in my throat. Been friends for so long. Why does this feel so strange? I wanna hold your hand. I wanna stay right here. The world is spinning too fast. The world is spinning to where you's fast. I am anchored to where you stand. Don't move, don't walk away. Just let me look at you. close on the leather seat. Pass you the left side of the set, scrolling through the archive of us, files marked with dates and locations. You hit the triangle icon, wait for the sub to kick in, bass moving the air in the room. You smile like you own the melody. It's the shape of love, changing every time the beat drops. It's the shape of love, tracing the edges of our history. That's that track from 3 years back. You don't skip it like the others. Honesty is the only currency here. Scars in the vocal I left behind. Moving closer to the output, heat rising from the heavy amp. Your hand is a rhythm I follow, tapping out a pattern on my pulse. It's the shape of love, changing every time the beat drops. It's the shape of love, tracing the edges of our history. Distortion on the high notes, beauty in the cracked frequency. We ain't a polished studio mix, we're the demo that sounds better. Turn the dial, it sounds better. Turn the dial until it hurts. Fill the building with the sound. No more silence in this life. The track list is finally complete. It's the shape of love, changing every time the beat drops. It's the shape of love, tracing the edges of our history. Shape of us, yeah, that's the track. I dropped the canvas back by the wooden door. Heavy load. My boots are caked in mud from the trail. The hallway smells like rain and lavender soap. It is the only scent that slows me down. I hear you moving in the kitchen alone, moving slow, slow. A wooden spoon hits the side of the pot. You do not look up when I reach the frame. You just smile because you knew I would return. The world outside is just a series of noises. People pushing for things they do not really need. Chasing ghosts. But in this square of light I feel anchored. The tension in my shoulders starts to melt away. My love, you are the landing. My love, you are the landing. The place where the wind stops its blowing. My love, I am finally standing right where the green grass is growing. Just you and me and the falling leaves. My love, no more maps to follow tonight. My love, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love. cushion is lower on the left side, where your weight settled for the late films. I press my palm into the velvet now. It stays down a long time before it rises. The morning sun hits the fabric at an angle, showing the dust that I haven't swept away. There is a small salt stain from a winter tear, or perhaps just water from a glass you held. I miss you. I miss the shape you made against the grain. I sit on the floor instead of the seat, facing the place where your shoulder used to be. The wood of the frame makes a dry sound whenever the house breathes or the wind shifts. I found a single thread of your dark hair, tangled in the weave near the armrest. It felt like a wire or a living thing. I left it there to keep the space honest. I miss the shape you made against the grain. I miss you. The seasons are moving through the garden gate. The oak tree is dropping its heavy fruit inside the air. It's still and very thin, like a page turned over in a quiet book. I do not move the pillows or the throne. I let the hollow stay just as you left it. The indentation is a shallow grave. The indentation is a shallow grave for the person I was when you were here. I miss you. I miss the shape you made against the grain. I miss you. The velvet is smooth now. The sun is gone from the floor. I miss you. Kneeling down in the damp soil, my jeans are at the knees. Kneeling down and stained at the knees. I'm pulling at the stubborn clover. I'm pulling at the stubborn clover before the sun starts to peak. My head's been a bit of a mess lately, too much noise in the street, but I find a little bit of quiet with the dirt under my feet. When the wind starts to rattle the windows and I feel like I'm losing my grip, I look back at the house and I see you, and the weight of the world starts to shift. Yeah, your love still holds me like the roots of the oak in the yard. Your love still holds me when the breathing gets heavy and hard. You're leaning right against the door frame, wearing that shirt with the tear. You don't have to say a single word, I don't know. I just like knowing your word. I just like knowing you're there. I'm planting these seeds in a straight line. I'm planting these seeds in a straight line, waiting for the green to break through. It's funny how I'm learning patience just by watching how you move. When the wind starts to rattle the windows and I feel like I'm losing my grip, I look back at the house and I see you, and the weight of the world starts to shift. Yeah, your love still holds me like the roots of the oak in the yard. Your love still holds me when the breathing gets heavy and hard. The seasons are starting to change now. Getting a bit cold. I've made a few mistakes this winter, trying to do what I'm told, but you never look at me different. different, even when I'm falling apart. You're the only thing that stays steady and keeps the blood in my heart. When the wind starts to rattle the windows and I feel like I'm losing my grip, I look back at the house and I see you, and the weight of the world starts to shift. Yeah, your love still holds me like the roots of the oak in the yard. Your love still holds me when the breathing gets heavy and hard. Yeah, you hold me down right where I need to be, and the way you look at me, you hold me. I turn the dial up to 30, but the air stays thin and sharp. The wool blanket feels like lead draped across my shivering knees. It doesn't keep the heat in, it only reminds me of your legs resting over mine. The radiator is clicking, a frantic metal heart trying to fill the silence. It is cold without you, it is so cold. It is cold without you, so cold. The sun hits the floorboards now at an angle I never noticed. It highlights the gray dust settling where your boots lived. The light is too bright, revealing the space you left. Nothing to block the glare. My hands are all always shaking, even when the fire is lit. The winter is inside the wood. It is cold without you, it is so cold. It is cold without you, so cold. The ice is forming on the glass, I'm breathing out white clouds. In the middle of the kitchen, it is cold. It is cold. Standing on the pavement, waiting for the bus, tying up my laces, checking for the time. Rain starts falling down, soaking through my shirt. Then I see you walking, coming round the bend. Everything stops right now, right now. The world is falling away, away. It's my favorite scene, you are the only view. My pulse starts to jump like a kick drum beat. Breath gets really short, words get stuck inside. You look like a movie, walking through the crowd. Colors turn so bright, everything is new. Everything stops right now, right now. The world is falling away, away. It's my favorite scene, you are the only view. Gravity just pulls. I don't wanna look anywhere but here. This is where it starts, this is where I stay. Everything stops right now, right now. The world is falling away, away. It's my favorite scene. You are the only view. Every time I see you, every time I see you, every time. Polaroids on the fridge door, we were different people then. Skin a little tighter, eyes looking for a map. Now you walk with heavy purpose, you don't check the weather twice. You just face the rain, knowing you won't break. I see that silver thread hiding near your temple. It's a badge of honor, a mark of every year we won. The kitchen table has a dent where you dropped the heavy iron. I never smooth it out, it reminds me of that Tuesday. You don't apologize for space or the time you need to breathe. I love the way you claim it like a queen takes a seat. Watching you speak your mind in a room full of noise. You've grown into your skin, and I'm just glad I'm here. This love doesn't fade, it just gets heavier, solid, it doesn't it won't fade. The way you hold the keys, no more fumbling at the lock. You know exactly where we're going. Even in the dark, even in the dark, we stop chasing the high of the Saturday night lights. I'd rather watch you sleep in the quiet of the rain. Your hands tell the truth of the work we put in, building something permanent out of basic wood and grit. I remember your shaky voice when we first started out. Now it's a steady anchor holding me to the ground. People talk about the spark like it's a fire wash away. It just gets better, no it won't fade. Never. Kick my boots off by the mat, the mud of 12 counties staining the hardwood floor. You didn't ask where I've been, you just took my hair I've been, you just took my heavy coat and hung it on the hook. The kitchen smells of toasted bread and the heat from the oven is leaning against my back. I used to think that moving was the only way to breathe, but I was just running thin. Now I'm standing in this light, watching you slice the bread, with that focus in your eye, with that focus in your eyes. The silence here is different. The silence here is different. It doesn't feel like a weight, it feels like a held breath. Finally found home. My heart finally found home, right where the floorboards creak, right where the floorboards creak, underneath your feet. Ooh. sofa where we sat last winter. It fits my shape exactly. I spent years looking at maps, trying to find a coordinate that didn't feel like leaving. But it isn't a zip code or a house with a fence. It's the way you say my name. Your hand finds my wrist, checking the pulse of my travel, making sure I've slowed down. The tea is getting cold in the mugs we bought together at that market by the river. I'm putting the suitcase away, up in the dusty crawl space. I won't be needing it now. The key is in the bowl, I'm locking the front door, I am home. Rain is hitting the roof hard. We are staying in today. The kettle is starting to whistle. I forgot to buy the milk. You are wearing my old hoodie. You are wearing my old hoodie, the one with the torn sleeve. We pick a movie we know, the ending is always the same. You're my Valentine, always, not just when the calendar says. Every Tuesday in the kitchen, every morning when you wake up, oh, every morning when you wake up, oh, I don't need a fancy card, just you. You make a face at the screen, I know that looks so well. Your feet are under my legs, trying to stay warm now. We don't need to go out, the traffic is probably a mess. I'd rather be right here, watching the gray clouds pass. You're my Valentine, always, not just when the calendar says. Every Tuesday in the kitchen, every morning when you wake up, oh, every morning when you wake up, oh, I don't need a fancy card, just you. I like your hair like that, messy and not even brushed. The way you laugh at nothing is the best part of my day. 12 months is a long time to wait for a single flower, so I'll give you everything, I'll give you everything, every single hour we have. You're my Valentine, always, not just when the calendar says. Every Tuesday in the kitchen, every morning when you wake up, oh, every morning when you wake up, oh, yeah. I don't need a fancy card, just you. Always just a regular rainy day. Raining is streaking down the glass. You're whistling that melody again, watching the streetlights disappear as the big blue bus pulls to the curb. We find the bench right in the back. You pull your sleeves over your palms and leave a tiny gap beside you, so no stranger gets too close. I see your breath hitching soft, so I slide right into the space. I'll be the wall that you need to keep the world from touching you. 'Cause no one loves you like I do. No one loves always miss. No one loves you like I do. No one loves you like I do. Just breathe easy now, I've got you covered. No one loves you like I do. Plastic blocks scattered across the rug. I caught my toe on a wooden engine. You're leaning against the door frame, watching the chaos with a tired grin. Watching the chaos with a tired grin. The laundry is piled up like a mountain, mostly tiny socks that never stay on. We haven't seen the top of the table. He's got your nose in my stubborn streak, kicking his legs in the yellow bouncer. The sound of that first little squeal is better than any song I've written. The mug of pep and tea is stone cold, sitting on the coaster we bought in June. We haven't finished just some conversation, but your eyes tell me every single thing. I used to care about the paint on the walls. Now there's a smudge of mashed banana right next to the photo of our wedding. And honestly, I think it looks better now. It's just baby, me and you, building a world in a small wood house. Say me and you, me and you. It's noisy and it's bright and it's true, and it's the only place I want to be. Yeah, it's just us three. The clock on the stove is the only light as I rock him back into a deep sleep. The weight of his head against my chest is the heaviest thing I've ever held. Remember when we used to stay out late, walking through the park until the sunrise? Now we're celebrating a successful trophy. I watch the way you hold it small over his knuckles just to keep the outside world away. The floorboards creak under my wool socks as I sneak back toward our big bed. We're living in a beautiful sort of wreck. There's no more space in the hallway closet. It's full of diapers and striped blankets. Our old suitcases are gathering dust, but we're traveling further than ever before. I'll mend the screen door on Saturday. I want everything to be solid and right for the two of you to lean against. The sun is sinking behind the oak trees. We're exhausted down to our very bones, but I wouldn't trade this messy life for a million nights of quiet rest. Just the three of us now, baby, me and you. Close the curtains and turn off the light. We're doing just fine. Everything is fine. Soft final acoustic strum. The peppermint tea is cooling on that cork coaster, the one we accidentally took from the pub in August. Your left sock has a hole where the big toe peeks through, and you're still wearing my old university sweatshirt. I heard what Sarah said about that girl in the city, that I was leaning close and laughing at her stories, but I was just trying to hear the name of the florist to get those yellow tulips you like for the kitchen. And I swear I'm only yours, despite the noise at the front door. They can talk until their throats are sore, but I'm staying right here on the floor. Right here on the floor. Yeah, I'm only yours. You've got that look like you're waiting for a punchline, like the other shoe is bound to drop on the carpet. But I haven't equivocated on where my heart sits. It's tucked in the pocket of your denim jacket. Remember the time the radiator leaked in the hallway? We spent the whole night mopping up the mess. We didn't need a fancy trip to feel like we were winning. Just a dry towel and a bit of a laugh at the stress. It's a calamitous waste of time to listen to the rumors, when I'm the one who knows how you take your breakfast, and I'm the one who remembers the middle name you hate and the way you whistle when you're doing the dishes. They weren't there when we moved the heavy oaks or up 3 flights of stairs in the pouring rain. They don't see the way you look at me over the table when the world feels like it's going slightly insane. So let them speculate on things that they don't understand while we're folding the laundry and checking the mail. My commitment isn't something that lives in a headline. It's the quiet way I hold onto your hand without fail. And I swear I'm only yours, despite the noise at the front door. They can talk until their throats are sore, but I'm staying right here on the floor. Yeah, I'm only yours. The tea is stone cold now, but the house is warm. I'm only yours, just yours. One, two, check. Check. I was drifting down the harbor, lifting crates for a weekly wage. No map in my back pocket, just a soul with no direction. Just a soul with no direction. I built castles in the air, watching them dissolve in rain. Friday nights at the local pub, throwing darts in my own future, searching for a solid crowd, searching for a solid ghost. Every dollar spent on nothing, every bridge burned before the wall, but you stepped into the frame. You demanded all my focus, you didn't want the gold, you wanted the truth I hid. Solid ground, solid ground. No more clouds, no more clouds. We are building a home right here where we stand. Solid ground, it's real, it's real. Solid ground. Now I'm planting silver birch, watching roots take hold of earth. I traded the chase for peace, quiet morning on the porch. The bus rides are over now, I'm staying where I belong. You taught me how to budget, not just money but my heart. I don't need the quick high, I need the slow steady burn of a love that doesn't fly away when the seasons turn. Solid ground, solid ground. No more clouds, no more clouds. We are building a home right here where we stand. Solid ground, it's real, it's real. Solid ground. Listen to the rhythm of this. I was a wanderer astray, looking for a door that wasn't there. Then you showed me the key was just staying still, standing tall, taking control of the beat. My life is different now, can you feel the way